Trump's family ties. Let's connect some things on that BTTF Blockbuster Edition and that Eric Stolz. The replay on these things, as Eric is being reported today as no longer appearing on the leadership of the WLFL, and that no longer appears also has that rape pers in there, but that's a little another reflection. The Trump King lineage is mentioned through the Charles in the reports on that, and then the Dark Don Jr. is shining a light through the Netflix and The Apprentice and all these things. So I talked about the time of famine a day before all these little things were released, as far as the King Charles and then the Dark Dawn and then now the Eric Trump. So that's all tying into your UK crane kick and the Cobra Kai, and that's why Kai Trump was shown with the Tiger Woods and all those things. So on 4/6/2026 ties into the Netflix special and the Artemis going around the moon, and we saw some symbology as far as semination and the egg and all those things meeting in the spark of life. So as all these things are showing a sign, the MJ Fox, the Mary Jane, the Fox is the 666, the one tunneling under. The Mary Jane ties into your Spider-Man and that multiverse and all those things on that level, and then your Mary Jane ties into your primed Mary and the birth, as far as what we're showing, as far as those 14 men nuts and that Gabrielle and that Orgy Washington and those things, as far as the symbology on this birth of a nation, whatever, and Trump that dressed up like the Obi-Wan Kenobi / Michelangelo's gay lover Jesus or whatever, where the image is given life in these people. He dressed up like Jesus. Okay, so this is where the Jesus has been taken from them and given into them in a lie in one way, shape, or form, or all forms, and they've just grabbed onto it. So the Who Shot JR, the Dallas and Dallas and all that stuff is kind of lining up on a different way. The Knots Landings, all those old soap operas are all going to be coming in one way, shape, or form. So the 280 days from the 4/6/2026 is the double begotten, which is tying in Biden being the 45/46, and then Trump being the 46/47. That ties into his eclipse birth. We've gotten into all these things before in the past. The ox, the eagle, the lion, the human, the elephant, the donkey. These are just examples of some of these gestations that we're following. The eagle for that incubation is now, that lines with the 35. The 35 takes you as long as the 2035. The next ox year is 2033, I think. Yeah. So this is where it's setting up this to that. And then the Iran, how do you make a horse drink water? You run them first. So this is part of that Iraning the horse and all that stuff. As the run of the horses coming and landing on the beaches and sands of time, it's cracking the last of the eggs and the turtles and the serpents and all that stuff to come out on the sands of time as that flood waters the ocean and all that stuff comes flowing over them. So the ox is at 280 days, 285 days. All right, that's going to take you, the humans at 280 days, that's going to take you to the 1/11/2027. The 2027 is the 47, which is carrying the 11, the Chapter 11 bankruptcy, those types of things. The 25 carrying over on 9/11, the 250 on America, all those things. The 25 carries over the, so we've gotten all those things before. The lion is 110 days. The 1/11 connects you to the 1/11/112 day of Melania being 55 on the high stakes meeting with Trump on 8/15. So the donkey, 11 to 14 months, that's the 3/11 switch around. The 365 days, 425 days, that's the 9/11. The 42, 25, 22, 55, all those little sequences on that Revelation 22 lining up to the Genesis 1 as the new heaven and earth are already here, and that image given life to create the male and female is here already, and whatever else. So the elephant, the 22 months, the 660 days, all these things are tying into perspective. So let's get into the twin birth a little bit, as we're going to have abortions and births, and we've already been tracking a birth before, and then Trump just delivered it. All right, so this is where we're seeing overlays and where people are ahead and they're being caught up and whatever else. So as this baby is being put upon the earth, the insemination, the revelation of Abaddon, 9/11, the spirits of Apollo, all those things are being fruited or whatever to break off the true and the lie and the 666 heliocentric model and the space cartoon monkeys and whatever else, right? It's going to go there. It's breaking off a segment now because you've talked to the kids or whatever. They don't believe this bullshit Apollo mission or whatever they got shown or whatever. You can tell it's 100% fake bullshit, CGI, AI, whatever you want to call it. So with all this, you're going to have that hot tub, the Coke, where you supposedly you can shove some Coca-Cola, that Diet Coke up inside you, kill some of that sperm. Got that lining up as he has his hands on the buttons there. That Diet Coke button on the desk. We got that hot tub time machine tying into cooking the baby a little bit, or trying to. You might take a pill here and that little opium pill or whatever, try and kill that baby. But either way, you're going to kill one baby, and then you're going to end up having the other baby that's tying into the Elvis and the stillbirths and all that stuff. Now we got the stillbirths lining up as far as the alien technology has been taken and used against you, as far as what Elon Musk is saying against the Sam Altman, and he wants to do scans to see if you're human and all these other things. So this is where, okay, this is where the alien tech is here. It's been used against you. Now it's going to be used for you. As it's used for you, you're not going to want it as the beast rises within you. So the birth, the abortions, the apportions, the apports, and all that stuff, the substations, all that stuff is where Dawn's diving under. Got all this stuff, that incubation for the eagle. The eagle's the dragon. The fishers of men, where they come down and swoop them up. With the eagle talons, and the eagle talons is also the shape like the Mitsubishi Eclipse. So that's where you see these little things back in the 90s where they had the two cars, but it's two brands, same car, or whatever kind of thing. So the Baron Trump, the Red Baron Pizza, all those things lining up, the family ties. My MJ Fox was doing a double grueling schedule supposedly with Family Ties and Back to the Future. I think it was 1 or 2, but either way, it doesn't matter. You can go check it out in that documentary before that apportation happens. But either way, so all these things we've been putting together for the past years is all coming together. All right, so pass the channel, folks. We are here. We are tracking that insemination, that C-section birth, and that aircraft carrier, and that Strait of Trump being moved over there for that Texas Hold'em game. And all right, so y'all just get ready, folks.